The 1984 £1 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II represents one of the early issues of the British £1 coin series, first introduced in 1983 to replace the paper £1 note. Struck in nickel brass, the 1984 coin holds significant historical and numismatic importance, marking the early phase of a new era in British coinage and national symbolism. Designed to embody both durability and national identity, this coin was part of a broader shift by the Royal Mint to modernize currency while highlighting the unity and diversity of the United Kingdom. It weighs 9.5 grams, has a diameter of 22.5 millimeters, and is composed of 70% copper, 24.5% zinc, and 5.5% nickel, giving it its distinctive golden appearance and resistance to corrosion. The coin's edge inscription, Decus et Titamen, Latin for an ornament and a safeguard, has been a traditional feature of British coins since the 17th century, originally introduced to deter clipping and counterfeiting, but it also serves a decorative and symbolic role emphasizing the coin's authenticity and prestige. The obverse of the 1984 £1 coin features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold McInnes, which was introduced in 1968 and used on British decimal coins until 1984. In this elegant right-facing portrait, the Queen wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a wedding gift from Queen Mary in 1947, symbolizing continuity, grace, and royal tradition. The surrounding legend reads, Elizabeth II Dean Ge Reg F.D. 1984, abbreviated Latin for Elizabeth II, De Gratia Regina, Fidei Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The fine engraving reflects the skill and precision of the Royal Mint and the technological advances in die cutting and minting of the era. By 1984, coins like this played a role in cementing the modern visual identity of the monarchy across daily life, uniting old traditions with modern currency design. The reverse design of the 1984 £1 coin, created by Leslie Durbin, features the thistle, the national emblem of Scotland, encircled by a royal diadem crown. This was part of a 4-year cycle, 1983 to 1986, in which each year's design celebrated a different constituent nation of the United Kingdom. The 1984 issue specifically honors Scotland, following the 1983 issue for England, with later designs commemorating Wales and Northern Ireland. The thistle, a hardy plant that thrives in difficult conditions, symbolizes resilience and pride, qualities deeply associated with Scottish heritage. The combination of the thistle and the crown visually reinforces the unity between Scotland and the crown under the United Kingdom. The craftsmanship of Durbin's design reflects the mid-20th century revival of heraldic art and national symbolism in British coinage, merging traditional artistry with modern minting precision. In circulation, the 1984 £1 coin served as a robust and convenient replacement for the easily damaged £1 note, which was withdrawn shortly thereafter. It was minted at both the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, South Wales, and occasionally in proof sets for collectors. The standard circulation strike is common, with tens of millions produced, though proof and uncirculated specimens are prized by collectors for their sharp details and mirror-like fields. Over time, the coin's bright golden surface would darken to a deep bronze hue through handling and oxidation, giving each piece a unique patina. Collectors often note the strong relief of the design and the pleasing balance between obverse and reverse motifs, which together represent the coinage artistry of the late 20th century. The 1984 £1 coin also stands at an interesting historical juncture in British monetary history. Britain in the early 1980s, under Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, was undergoing significant economic transformation, with inflation control and modernization at the forefront of government policy. The new £1 coin embodied these changes, durable, efficient, and distinctly British. It became a symbol of national pride and modernization, circulating widely throughout the UK and forming part of everyday transactions. The coin was accepted into circulation with relative ease compared to later designs, though some vending machines and parking meters initially had to be adapted to accommodate the new coin's dimensions. From a numismatic perspective, the 1984 £1 coin holds value primarily in its historical and symbolic significance rather than rarity, as it was issued in large numbers for general use. However, brilliant uncirculated or proof examples from official Royal Mint sets hold collector interest, particularly when housed in original packaging. Errors or misstrikes, such as off-center minting or edge lettering mistakes, can command premium prices. Over time, as the £1 coin evolved, most notably with the introduction of the bimetallic 12-sided £1 in 2017, the earlier nickel brass issues like the 1984 coin became nostalgic emblems of an era of British coinage characterized by bold national symbols and technical craftsmanship. Today, the 1984 Elizabeth II £1 coin remains a tangible connection to the first generation of pound coins, a period of transition when the United Kingdom redefined its monetary identity for the late 20th century. Its artistic beauty, durability, and representation of Scottish pride make it a cherished piece for collectors and historians alike. Although it was officially demonetized in October 2017 alongside all-round £1 coins, its legacy endures in numismatic collections and as a reminder of the Royal Mint's tradition of balancing function, artistry, and national heritage in every coin it produces. Next top.